Hello there, everybody. It's been a long time. My hair has grown quite a lot since the last time you saw me. Still haven't got a haircut, but I don't really care, honestly, aside from the fact that sometimes I can't see. Hasn't been able to do this in a long time. Oh well. Anyway, so yeah, it's been 3 weeks since I made a video. And I have reasons, mostly. First week I missed, it was Christmas Eve, and also I was in Las Vegas. Wow. So yeah, we got back on Christmas Eve, and I wasn't about to make a video at like 11 o'clock at night on Christmas Eve, so I'm sure you can understand my reasoning for that. Briefly about Vegas, we saw The Lion King. It was amazing. We saw the Cirque du Soleil show. Very, very cool. Lion King is still probably the top for me just because it's The Lion King. It was awesome. I had a lot of fun. So then it was Christmas. Basically for Christmas, I got a reflector, because remember that little cardboard one I was using that was spray painted? Now I have a real one, and I don't want to show you because I'd have to move it, and right now it's literally balancing like partly on my lap and partly on a really not sturdy tripod, and it like wiggles every time I talk. So I'm really worried that if I show you, I'll never get it back to where it is right now. And I also got a green screen, which is really cool. It's like 11 meters of like green screen. It's like construction paper, but it's awesome. Now I don't know if anyone noticed, but I'm actually using my green screen right now. Look, I'm not in my room anymore. Isn't that cool? I tricked you, unless you realized, in which case, congratulations. You saw through my effect, which, considering I haven't really done a lot of this before, probably won't be that good anyway, so maybe everyone will notice. I don't know. Either way, that's exciting. The week after Christmas, why I didn't make a video was because it was New Year's Eve, and I spent some time with my family and with some friends, and it was just, I didn't really want to make a video on New Year's Eve. I'm sure you can understand that, so I apologize, but it didn't really work out. And finally, last week, I didn't make a video because I was just hanging out with friends and I didn't get a chance. That's less of a good excuse. I'm sorry, I should have made a video last week, but I didn't, so whatever. And one of the most exciting things that's happened to me recently is this, which I'm sure you are all familiar with. So the story with this is my mom and I are both nerd fighters, so we pre-ordered a copy originally because we thought the only way to get a signed book was to pre-order. So we were like, we gotta pre-order this. So we did that, and then realized eventually that it's not just the pre-orders, it's like the entire first printing. So on the 10th, when our book had only just shipped, we were like, we're not gonna wait for this. We don't really feel like waiting. So we went out to Chapters and bought a copy. We didn't find any Hanklerfish. It was just green signatures on all of them, but that was fine. We didn't care. We had the book. We only bought one copy because we have one on the way. So that way we had 2 copies, one for each of us. But my mom was reading another book first. She wanted to finish that, so she let me read this before her, and it was amazing. I can't even get into it just because of how amazing this book was. It was amazing. It was so freaking good. If you include this, there are only, I believe, 2 books that I have ever cried during. And it was this one and Looking for Alaska. So there's something about John Green and the way he writes. I didn't even cry during the last Harry Potter book. But John Green does something to me. He makes my eyes leak. So we had one copy and then another one on the way. And then I received some intel that there were Hanklerfish in a Chapters right outside of my city. So my mom and I decided that we had to go, just because, even though we already had a copy and one on the way, we went out and I bought this. It has a Hanklerfish. What more could I ask for? So, yeah, now we have this copy, Hanklerfish, a regular, just signed one, and one that's on its way through the mail. We have no idea what's going to be on that one. And finally, I want to address Connor's question because I feel kind of bad ignoring it. So basically, he wanted to know utopia or post-apocalyptic future. I'm gonna say, honestly, as cool as a zombie apocalypse would be, I think it would be really fun and terrifying, considering zombies are like my worst nightmare and biggest fear. But honestly, I think I would have to say utopia, just because I am a lazy person, and I think I would just enjoy a great, happy, nice society that doesn't involve crappy, terrible things happening all the time. So yeah, that's about everything. I'm sorry I didn't make a video for so long, but I am now, and hopefully I'll be a little bit more back on track, and I will see whoever posts on their respective days, and DFTBA.